We are off to the movies, and before the iPhone dominated the market, there was one device that paved the way. The Blackberry was the original king of smartphones, and now a new film is showing us where it all began.
Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis joins us now. Morning to you, Jabs. Well, it was all the rage back in the early 2000s. You know, I had a Blackberry as well. I used to lose it a lot. What did you think of the film?
Good morning, Mon. Good morning, Matt. I imagine you would have loved the little kind of feeling of typing with your thumbs on the Blackberry. Would that be right, Mon?
Yes, absolutely.
Button mashing. Could never quite get the buttons right.
No, I always could.
Could you? Yeah, because you've got slimmer thumbs.
Nimble.
Yeah, it's a nimble fingers. It's a big part of this story. This is I had pretty low expectations for Blackberry. It's a pretty lo-fi film. This is one of my favourite movies of 2023. I'd never owned a Blackberry, but this movie had me in stitches with my jaw on the floor. It's the first of two comedies now showing in cinemas I've got for you this week. Both of them have got a lot of swearing. And it's said that tech bros have been Hollywood's latest supervillains. If you love movies like The Social Network, The Big Short, The Wolf of Wall Street, or even Tetris, you should like Blackberry. This is based on a true story. It's a tale of best mates Mike and Doug. In Canada in the mid-90s, they cook up a game-changing device and try to get a guy named Jim to fund their dream. This one has to be seen to be believed.
It's like the Force. Sorry, have you seen Star Wars? No. So, okay, picture a pager, a cell phone, and an email machine all in one thing. We call it Pocket Link.
The Pocket Link, from there, they create one of the most successful technological devices of all time. This is one of the year's funniest films. 4 stars for Blackberry. There is a lot of swearing in this one. Stay tuned for the Zoom movie or the Wi-Fi biopic, also coming soon.
I do like the sound of any movie that's the main protagonists' names are Mike, Jim and Doug. Like, that's already funny.
Just apropos of nothing.
Yeah.
Take that and do with it what you will, Jabs.
Whatever, or nothing.
Next up is Strays. It's the latest comedy starring Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx. Looks like a family-friendly film, but is it?
It definitely is not, Matt. And guess what, Mom? This one's got someone called Doug in it as well.
Oh.
Possibly as a nod to the dog in Pixar's Up. So this is a foul-mouthed and funny movie on the big screen this week from comedy giant Will Ferrell. I absolutely love to swear. It's one of my most rusted-on habits, and I thank my mum for teaching me. Here, Will Ferrell voices a terrier named Reggie, who just has the worst owner in the world. He's Doug. Make no mistake, this is as far from a Pixar or Disney movie as you're going to get. Jamie Foxx voices Bug. He's a streetwise Boston Terrier who befriends Reggie after he gets kicked out by Doug. Isla Fisher is hilarious as Maggie, an Australian Shepherd.
Hey, losers.
Hey, Bug.
Oh, if it isn't a tiny dog who caught the car.
I did catch that car.
No, everyone knows that's impossible.
Yeah, it was parked.
Yeah, it parked after our car.
No, there was no one in the car.
No one in the car.
Listen, I don't even have to keep this conversation going. What I was trying to do, losers, was introduce you to my new friend, Reggie. He just got dumped.
Oh, sorry, mate. Welcome to the club.
I'm sorry. Was it at least mutual?
Oh, no, it's actually just a game.
Reg, I want you to meet Hunter. He's a therapy dog who works in a home for dying humans, which sounds like an okay gig, except that he was trained to be a police dog.
You almost made it to the police squad? That's awesome.
Yeah, I
That's the only 30 seconds in the entire film not littered with F-bombs. The expletive Life of Pets, 3 stars. Very funny. I think the more of that Australian wine you have before the screening is probably going to make it a bit funnier.
You put your mum right in it for the swearing, Jabs.
Morning, Mum.
You're going to be in trouble.
Yep.
Thanks, Jabs. Both of those look great.